Michelle!
No! No, man!
Michelle!
Please!
It's coming. Freeze! NYPD, drop! No, please, God, no.
The flesh of fallen angels!
Shut up!
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby. No!
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside, the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him. The gate was locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting at a closed station. Something was off. Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast. The pills would ease the pain.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much.
Hey!
Yeah, he's dead, all right. Hey, it's me you're talking to.
Yo! Oh!
Yo, guys. Hey.
Damn!
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
You're asking for it.
Take it easy.
Hey!
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Kiss it goodbye.
Go to hell.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Home free. This way.
Hold it! Whack the sucker!
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on. So much for being subtle.
Hold it! What the hell?
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was going to find out.
Eh? Hey, yeah! What the?
Like Lapino. Now that's spooky.
Jack Lapino. Yeah, spooky.
Get him! Oh! Ah! Oh!
was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
The detonator.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way.
Hold on here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
The detonator.
Get him!
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's...
Whack the sucker! That's big. Hey, yeah.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit. We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers had been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Whack the sucker!
hold it. Max, Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, am I glad to see you?
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
Alex?
Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Got him down. Let's get the hell out of here. What the hell?
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plant. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he says bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad pain. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Be first and lying down. Freaking A.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Vigilio! You all right in there? They're not answering. Call the other...
I had met Lupino only once. Right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel.
Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses! We're coming in!
It's Payne!
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and...
What the? Hey!
Previously on Lords and Ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine.
Thank you.
That's Payne?
A new episode of Lords and
There he
Ladies,
is.
brought to you in part.
Whack the son!
My lady. My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is.
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed.
Oh!
Upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, so.
But my lady, I must.
My lord, no.
Piece of
I
crap!
warned you, this cannot be this.
Whack!
I would rather die than not.
Yes, my lord, you should both be dead, for the shame is too great.
Tonight, the city's fight against the night...
Get away. Get away. Get away. Here. 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 I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna...
There!
I'd found Muerte's room. Muerte had received a letter. Our investigation had...
Gun him down!
I'd found Muerte's room. Muerte had received a letter. I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Shit! What? Ah! Ah! Hey! Damn! Ah! Ah! Oh!
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Hey! Ah! Ah! Ah!
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
It was freaking crazy. Ice 'em. Hey! Oh!
Exhibit number 1. Newspaper.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in L.A.?
Ice! Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen!
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. I needed a key to get past the locked door. There was a key on the table.
Two mad dogs.
Do something!
It's Payne! Whack the sucker!
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switch. Turn around. Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
I don't know, man.
Damn!
Turn. Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
I don't know, man. Hey, yeah.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
I don't know, man. Hold it!
Turn around, walk away. Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
I don't know, man. I don't...
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
I don't know, man. Hold it!
building was rigged with explosives. The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Hold it! Hey! Hey, yeah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was...
Sure! Whack the sucker! Oh!
Someone had left a letter on the counter. There was a key on the shelf. Without a key, I'd never get past this door. Suddenly, the door was locked. I'd need a key to get through. bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to... The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
It's never been this cold. Never, ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
I'm freezing my butt off.
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead. Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
It's coming. That's Payne.
I think I died. Think I'm
Yo!
dead. A flash.
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay. It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap! It's Payne!
It's Payne!
last place I'd want to end up. But that's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me talking to the pink flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the finest detail, except that he's evil. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks. He can speak here. It says, "Mirrors are more fun than television." That's, mirrors are more fun than television. Somehow I know this, just don't ask me how. And I, not me, but my double, nods and smirks at this like it was the funniest thing in the world.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue. What the?
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war. Freaking war.
Vinny got just the man I've been. A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti. Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't... Vinny Gagniti, just the man I've been killing. A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gognitti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gognitti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. This was my... When the train he was riding slowed down, Gognitti made his move.
NYPD, you on the roof! Drop your weapon and lie down! I repeat, drop your weapon and lie face down!
He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
All right.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Damn! Damn! There!
We're gonna be rich!
Freaking rich!
Even richer than that, wise guy.
Freak.
The NYPD has been out on massive Payne. Fucking killer storm. See Chief Jim Rivera. Take whatever steps necessary. Here stated that Valkyrie represents. The NYPD has been out on massive Payne. Killer storm.
I can hear him. Ready?
Jim Rivera.
This is it. Any moment now.
Whack!
Open, goddammit! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
There he is. That's Payne.
The NYPD has been out on Payne. Killer storm. Chief Jim Rivera. Take whatever steps necessary. I can hear it. The NYPD has been...
I can hear him. Okay.
Got him down.
Open, goddammit! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
Whack the sucker. There he is.
Gognitti ran out of steam in a dead end. Ragnarok. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son.